Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Time for the 40th pick of the draft. So it's been a while. I haven't picked since the first round, seems like months ago. And just want to let you know everything in Vegas Koala World is doing very well. I'm just waking up, a little bit sleepy right now. But want to wish everybody a happy Friday, like I said, and hope you have a great weekend. Going to be some good weather. Hope you all get out and have some fun. With that said, and with that tone, you can probably tell I'm in quite a good mood. Quite a few things are going on in this league that are just great, and I would like to take the time today to go over why this league is so great. And I'm going to really focus on all of you individually and explain why. All of you are just phenomenal human beings and great owners. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with a few people that I don't know quite as well, but they clearly are the class of our league in many ways. So Patrick, I mean, unbelievable team, unbelievable owner, a Wall Street guru. I mean, clearly you've made all your money to afford a team like you have from your Wall Street dealings. Your stock has never been higher for your team. I mean, it's going crazy on the stock market right now. I know you're busy. I don't want to spend too much time. I think we all know how successful you are and are going to be. And keep working those phones. Well done. Oh, by the way, I mean, as the proud owner of T.Y. Hilton, you're going to do great this year with Philip Rivers, Hall of Famer, throwing the ball to him. So good luck to you, my friend. Nothing but the best. Austin, my buddy, hockey guy. And, you know, all I can say about you is your team is young, it's talented, you're going nowhere but up. Kyler Murray, what a player, and he's only going to get better with the weapons he's got around him this year. On a personal note, I mean, as long as I've known you and the people in the league are pretty well awestruck about you in many ways, but especially as a physical specimen. We appreciate your knowledge and information on how you got to that level of just perfect body. So thank you for that video. We appreciate that. And best of luck, seriously. I like your team, and I hope you do well. Kevin. New guy to the league. Some unbelievable picks in your expansion draft. I mean, Gordon, Kupp, even the Patriots defense can't get better than that. And then you're putting all of them around your leader, Nick Foles. So yeah, good going on that. You know, if nothing else, it might be a tough year. Who knows? It's rookie team. You're doing as good as you can in the draft. But here's what I want to point out to you, sir. You are marrying a Smith girl. Nothing in life can be better for a guy than marrying a Smith girl, because the Smith family and women rock. So well done. You're a winner already by getting her. Moving on. I'll tell you what, from this point on, I'm going to do a little, shall we say, a little trip down memory tour with some photographs as I discuss the rest of the owners. So hang on just a second. Yep, let's get a view of that while I pull up the first photo. Yeah, here we go. All right, so yeah, that guy. So another new owner, and it's an interesting thing. First of all, on a personal level, we need his intellect, we need his humor. He brings quite a bit to the ownership group. And I find it fascinating, as the youngest owner amongst us, he has the most veteran team. I mean, guys like Le'Veon and Big Ben are pushing 50, and Ryan Fitzpatrick was literally drafted, I think, in 1984. Interesting technique on the draft. It's a win now mentality, and I truly hope you do. Shock a few people and make the playoffs in your first year. I would like nothing better. Oh, also, a budding poker superstar, and probably within the next year going to hit Vegas. And I really have high hopes for that, because at least somebody in your family needs to be talented in that area. Next up, we're going to go to Mr. Jonathan Watson, if I can find him. A legend in the trading community. I mean, businesses from across the spectrum of the world go to him for his insider trading techniques, his negotiation ability. I mean, he's a legend, to say the least. So let's go to this picture here. Look at that. So, an interesting note, he got his start early in life as a captain of the best hockey team in the history of the world. Next to him, you might notice a fellow owner. And between them, they captained a fantastic organization for several years. Their possession numbers on the same line were out of this world. I mean, just a great hockey player, great leader, really both of them for that matter. Also with Mr. Watson, as we all know, he's got the best player in the world on his team. And wish you the best, my friend. And I hear you're doing well. You were a Mizzou legend. Now you're going to kill it at the upper levels of management of Boeing, or a place similar to that, perhaps. We wish you the best. I need some music. I know. Next up, well, let's just go to the guy that was standing next to him next. Scott. So, here, let me go to a group photo. Yep, this should do it. Oh my goodness. Where are we at here? Yeah, that's it. So, excuse me. All right, the group. Yep, we got that guy, who I'll get to in a minute, that guy, and that guy who I'll get to at the end. Well, he's not just a guy, he's the best. But okay, back to him for a minute. An absolute legend in the tennis world. He's made all of his money in the tennis world. Absolutely fantastic player. Decimated the entire professional circuit in a very short time. Just steamrolled everybody other than Rafa Nadal. He could never beat him, of course. But what else can I say? Oh, a fashion guru on many levels. I think we all take our fashion sense from him. He's a leader. His management team does a great job with that, for sure. Heck of a team, always in there. I'm not sure if his team name really represents his outcome every year, but he does give it a great effort. He's one of the best human beings I know, and I wish him nothing but the best this year. Let's go to another hockey guy down memory lane here. His name is Brendan, and I hope I have a photo for you. Yep. And guys, while I'm doing this, I hope you all have a good half an hour to spend with me on this video. You know, I only got like one pick this whole draft before, so I'm going to take all the time I can. And speaking of taking all the time they can, here he is himself, a former captain of a very, very, very poor organization in the hockey world. Now, that is not his fault, because quite frankly, he's one of the most talented hockey players I ever saw. He just happened to be picked and played for an absolutely disgusting organization. But, like I say, not his fault. He did the best he could with it. Fast as hell, scored a ton, played on a line with a brilliant player for all 4 years. They were a lot of fun to see. So props to you, making all your dimes in the hockey world before you became an owner. And speaking of making dimes, you've already dominated the business world in St. Louis. You even went to Sweden, took over that country. So now, what do? You're going to take over the entire state of Wisconsin, I understand. So we wish you the best there. We hope you have a great year in fantasy, which, by the way, with this rookie draft class you have, first of all, you've got the best player in the draft in the Koala organization opinion, Mr. C.D. Lamb, Hall of Famer for sure. So good luck to him, good luck to you, and that's it. All right, moving on. We have the best fantasy player in the world to get to next. He's a old friend of mine. We'll call him Mr. B, or Leo, or the proud sole owner of the Mr. Beast franchise. So it's an interesting picture to show you here. A couple years ago, before we got into ownership, we we're on the professional billiards tour, he and I think this photo was from Vegas. And I just want you to take a look at the form. He made training videos, and he was well sponsored himself on form and brilliance and 9-ball. And I think this photo encapsulates, hey, I'm just waking up, people, everything that he did right in the billiard world, and a highly successful businessman, pool player, and you know what? Winner again of the best fantasy football league in the world, Mr. Beast, defending his title. Guys, again, I'm still half asleep. We got a guy named Shen Money to get to here. Here we go. Now, when you see this picture of Shen Wu, you realize how lucky we are to have him as a friend and co-owner, because as the Vegas Koala name and brand screams excellence, this man here screams brilliance. So a budding acting career in both New York and possibly California, possibly even directing and writing as well. He can do it all. I mean, when you think of this guy, you think winning attitude, great personality. Everybody likes this guy. He is the most likable owner by far. I have nothing to say other than the word brilliance, because it encapsulates everything he does. And that's the second time I've used that word mispronounced and wrong, for that matter. Oh, looks like a smoothie. Well, back to the face. Last thing on him is pretty interesting group of quarterbacks going on. I mean, you got Garoppolo, you got Carr. I mean, some people are iffy on Carr, but now he's got a whole lot of weapons. And then Tua. Some guy took Herbert before Tua, so Tua fell in this guy's lap. So I hope he does well for you, and I hope you do well in fantasy this year, my friend. Next up, let's go for a guy named Alex. So what I'd like you to look at here, I'd like to talk about Alex, but actually, no, I don't. Because really all you got to do is look at who's next to him. So whether his team sucks or not, he's a winner in life, as you can see. So she's not only beautiful, obviously, she's got a great personality, and she's from Texas. That is a home run, home run, home run. So extremely big props to you, Mr. Boydock, with her. In fact, I think that might be quite the gathering of owners that day when those two officially tie the knot. That should be a fun day. But as far as everything else with you, I mean, you're trying to become a poker player. I'm not clear on the progress on that. It could be debated. But your effort is there. Taking over the accounting world. I mean, a leader in that industry across the world, and clearly a money guy. Your team makes money. Your team is good every year, and nothing but the best to you. Hope you do well, make the playoffs, and again, that's the key. Next, pretty much what everybody in the world, especially the business world and everything else, the owner that most people want to talk about is me. And the Vegas Koala brand is booming, as you all know. First of all, this is where all the money has been made in this franchise, in the poker world. And I wanted to announce, you're the first to know, I don't know if you guys know who Dennis Phillips is, but he and I were nominated last week. He as the best tournament player that ever lived from St. Louis, and me, the best cash player in the cash world of poker in St. Louis history. We've got quite a bit of competition against us, but I was told that we are both going to win, and that'll be on ESPN, I believe, next Friday live, if you guys want to see that. So poker world going great. And then we have some more exciting news to pass on. A new movie is coming out, and I've been contacted for a few years, and I've been hesitant to use the Vegas Koala name and likeness, but Batman himself, the DC world, has contacted me. I've finally broken down, And this was a photo from the press release in Hollywood a few days ago. So there's Batman, as you can tell. Well, and he wanted to announce a partnership with, and by the way, Robin got fired, and this guy here is taking over. So look for this, movie theaters near you this holiday season, probably around Christmas time. It's Batman and Koala. So that should be fun. Another good money maker for us. Yeah, there they are together. Then finally, there's so many brilliant things to say about our commissioner, but his merchandising skills, his commissioner skills are unsurpassed anywhere in the world. And Amazon is setting sales records by what? Yeah, the Vegas Koala logo. I mean, got to give the commission some credit here. He helped the management team of the Vegas franchise design this, and I mean, his marketing skills with leaders across the world have paid off. If any of you want to buy this, it's still available. I mean, we have hats, gloves, sweaters, hoodies, whatever you need, guys. I mean, your clothing needs are not complete until you get Koala stuff. Let's go to the most important person other than me in the world. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Ma'am, can I help you?
Yeah, I was hoping I can get an autograph.
Oh, hey. Hey, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt this. So the Vegas poker room is currently closed. I was doing some work, and I've got a fan walking through. So, ma'am, I would appreciate if you do me a favor. Before I give you an autograph, and I'd be happy to, by the way, you know, you look like a lady that's been around the world. Is that true?
Yes.
So, I mean, it looks like you've been to like Taiwan, Italy, Peru. When you see the Vegas logo, the Vegas Koala logo, or you hear the name, I mean, what do you think? I mean, what people around the world like you, fans like you of me, what do you just think of the Vegas Koala brand?
It comes to mind excellence.
You got that right. Well, here, I'll take care of that. In fact, I'll sign a few things for you. Do you have kids?
Yes.
Okay, I'll sign for your kids too. So stand by there a few minutes. I'm busy. All right, have a good day. Moving on. Oh, let's get to the commish. Now, as I wrap up this video, which is going on like an hour now, I think, we all need to sit down tonight before we go to bed and pay our debt of gratitude and thanks to this man. He is the best commissioner. He is a beacon of light, of patience, of wisdom. He is stern, but he is absolutely fair in every decision he makes. And we are lucky to have him. So we all thank you, Commissioner Ryan Smith, for all of your dedication. And we wish you the best. Well, some of us wish you the best in the league again this year. Just to let you know, there's always grumblings of you fixing the league in your benefit. But you know what? I will always support you and shoot down those nasty rumors and vile, vile statements. I think we're about done. Actually, I never made a pick. So pick number 40. Let's get to that. Yep. With the 40th pick in the 2020 draft, the Vegas Koala, mighty Vegas Koala franchise, select Gabriel Davis. What? Is that his name? I don't even know who this guy is. Yeah, Gabriel Davis. Could be a number one wide receiver. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm a poker player. Anyway, I'm picking this Gabriel Davis guy, Buffalo receiver. That's it. I'm done. Well, it's been fun. I wish you all the best. I love you all. Let's see. What else can I... Oh, there. One more look. Yep. Vegas Koala's out.